Alright, hello once again, Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College. I've been going through a series of video presentations based on the textbook Muroc C# 2015 for the Rankin Technical College AWD1100 C# programming language class. And in class, we had already gone over chapters 1 through 11. I have now done presentations on 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, and I'm finishing up 17 right now, and I'm not going over the material in the chapter because we've done that already. But what I want to do is I now have XAMPP up. It's still giving me that error, but it's allowing me to work. And once it comes up like this, you want to click, because it comes up and it looks like this. You want to turn on MySQL like that. And I believe you want to turn on Apache too, but that's the one that's not working. So we'll see if I can do this the way I want to show it to you. But when I come in here and I've got this open like this, I can click where it says shell. And that opens up a window for me where I can go in and start working with the MySQL relational database management system. So if I come in and type in MySQL -u root, I'm logging in as root, I'm in. So I can say, for example, show databases, and it shows some pre-made databases. I didn't make these were already set up for me. Now the other thing I'd like to try to do in here is to go in and under MySQL go to admin right there, and we'll see if this works. It says the localhost page cannot be found. See, that's what I'm trying to get into, is PHP myadmin, and for whatever reason it's not letting me, even though I came in and made that change. So I changed my port designation. Alright, it still says port 80 is in use by something else. Even though I went in there and changed, it says it will not start without the ports configured being free. I did go into the file they told me to go into and I changed it, but for some reason it still doesn't like it. So I can get in through MySQL, but I can't get in through Apache. What does that mean? Well, if I can get in through Apache and I click here, I'm going to have a GUI system to work with. Alright, otherwise I'm not going to have a GUI system to work with. Why does all that matter? Because one of the things that I'm going to make available to you, either that or we'll do it as a class, is, let's see, that isn't it. So I want to show you this. Let's look at it this way. Because I have a database already set up for us. I think this is it, schema and record inserts. So, for instance, I want to set up a database. Alright, I'm going to show you in this file how this is done. Alright, so I'm going to first have to come in and do it like this. I'm going to have to first come in and actually create a database. So I'm going to come in here and say create database, I don't know, sales. Alright, now I can go in there now and add this table. I can add this table, I can add this table, I can add this table. I think you'd agree with me if I show you this, that there's not a database in here called sales. Alright, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this file, and again you'll get a copy of it, or we'll create it as a class, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to do a Control-A, Control-C, and I'm going to paste that into my MySQL window here. Alright, now it's giving me some errors. It's saying no database selected. So let's see if it made the database. How's that? So show databases. There's my sales. Okay, well I forgot one of the fundamental commands that you need in there, which is use sales. That says to make that database active. All right. So I'm going to change this to create if not exists sales, database sales. All right. Hopefully that's not going to give me an error, but we'll see. Control-A, Control-C, and let's paste that in. Still is giving me an error. So let's see. show databases. All right, use sales, show tables. Let's see if anything got in there. Order details did. Not sure why that one would have and not the rest, but that's the way it worked. So we'll use sales and we'll try to come in. So the only one that worked was this one. All right, I'm not going to worry about indexes or anything on here. I'm just going to go in and see if I can create these tables right now. So I'm going to use sales and create all these tables except for order details, which is already in there. So let's see if that works. All right. So it's giving me quite a few errors. So let's see what the problem is. When this database was set up, it was set up to work in SQL Server, and I'm trying to use it in MySQL. So there could be some kind of a problem with it. So this one worked fine. Okay. Might not like the word identity in there. See if it likes that. So let's see if we can create the table orders with just that change that I've made there, or if there's still a problem. Right? So it still does not like it. Near the primary key. Well, it definitely has a problem with the primary key. This one worked, but this one didn't. So let's try int not null identity. Let's leave the primary key part off of here. And we'll come down here, and after this last one, we'll just say primary key order ID. Okay, and see if it takes that. Still says we have an error. Let's try this. Nope. It's giving me an error on line 2. May not like the word identity, so let's check that out. That appears to have been it. So let's get the word identity out of all of those. This one should work fine as it is. Of course it doesn't. That works, so it's not that. So show tables. I now have orders and order details. Those both look good the way that they are, as far as I can tell. So we've got two of the tables in there. This is product vendors. Here's the text right here. 15.2. No. Still good for time, so I'm not worried about that. So let's start at the beginning here. How about that? Get rid of that. Oops. All right. So let's see if this one works. All right. Show tables. I now have categories. Describe categories. Okay, it looks to me like it should be fine. All right, so now we're coming up to here. It doesn't seem to like this identity field, so I'm getting rid of that. And I'm going to come down here and say primary key. Customer ID. And let's see if this one works. All right. Show tables. Customers. Describe customers. That looks okay to me. Here's our employees. We're going to again do the same thing, so we're going to get rid of this. And the primary key designation. Oops. Do employees. That worked. There's our employees table. When you use the DESC in this way, it stands for describe, and it shows the schema for the table. There that is. All right. Next is the vendors table. Got that. And that looks okay. And this was the next one, was our products table. So let's see if we can fix that one now. I think we've got every other table in here. Okay, we have an error. Line 4. Alright, let's just put in 1,000 here. So that's an example where max is a constant that is known inside of SQL Server, but it's not known by MySQL. Alright, so I made those changes. Try to grab that. Okay, it still has a problem right near the 1000. No. I'm not sure what size I should be putting in for these, and that's what's going to goof this up, because if I've got a long description in there, well, try 100 and see if it'll take that. Right? Still doesn't like it. It's near the 100. Wonder if I just change these to text, if it'll take that. I don't know. Alright, here are the MySQL data types. It would be a numeric. Which is not, it's a string data type. So varchar and 65,535. I don't know why this is refusing to work when the other ones did work. I don't know that. Let's change this to varchar. You will have a working copy of this once we get to that point, so please don't worry about it. And of course, I changed the one that is working already. Okay. Try that. So let's show our tables. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables. And these, all this is saying is that these can be null. I don't know if that would work with text. Alright, let's just make these all text and see if that works. we will not have an image anymore in here anyway, so. Worked up there with text, no. Alright, so now we show tables. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tables. Is that how many we're supposed to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm missing one table. Could be the product vendors table. But I will check first. Yep, looks like it. Still getting an error. Alright. Could be that this is too long of a name, I don't know. That's 27 characters, that should not be the problem. Don't have a comma there. That could be a problem. Well, I'm at 23 minutes. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 8 tables that I need. So I'm going to try to fix that last one on my own and then come back and show you how to put the data in. So I'll be right back for that.